Here are some simple data visualizations showing the poverty crisis in California. First, this chart compares California's poverty rate to the national rate from 2014 to 2024. California and the United States move in a similar direction at first, but around 2021, something changes. California drops to about 11%, then quickly climbs back up to around 18%, while the national rate stays much lower. After 2021, California rises faster and pulls away from the national trend. Next, this chart shows how deep poverty goes in California in 2023. About 1 out of every 3 people is either poor or close to it when housing costs are included. Nearly 2 million people live in deep poverty, meaning they have less than half of a basic survival budget. The group labeled near poor is important because these people are very close to falling into full poverty with just one unexpected expense. Here we look at poverty among people who live in households where someone works full-time all year. Nationally, it's a large share, but in California, it's even higher. About half of all people in poverty live in a home where someone is working full-time. This shows that the issue isn't only about being out of work. Many jobs simply don't cover the cost of living. Finally, this chart shows how big California's poverty burden is compared to the rest of the country. California has about 12% of the U.S. population, but almost 20% of the people in poverty. The rate is similar to some lower-income states, but because California is so large, the overall impact is much bigger. Altogether, these charts show a clear picture. Poverty in California is widespread, deeper than it looks, and heavily affects people who are already working full-time. Even though California is just one state, it carries a much larger share of the nation's poverty. This shows how serious and urgent the situation has become.